Our village was nestled at the foot of the mountains, isolated from the world. There was no electricity, water was drawn from wells, and the nearest town was hours away on foot. But what truly terrified us was the silence that fell over the village at night. Everything began when my aunt gave birth. When the baby's first cry echoed, Granny Fatma, the oldest woman in the village, hung a red shawl on the door. "To protect against the Red Woman, Karısı," she said in a trembling voice. The Red Woman. A figure the villagers had whispered about for years. A spirit said to haunt women after childbirth. No one had ever seen her, but within days of every birth, the infants would stop breathing. On the first night, the baby began crying uncontrollably. My aunt awoke to see a red shadow outside the window. Her hair shimmered like silver, but she had no face. She whimpered. Granny Fatma frantically placed garlic and iron rods around the house. "If she comes, don't look into her eyes," she warned. On the second night, the baby's cries suddenly stopped. The silence was so thick, it made our ears ring. When my aunt rushed to the crib, she found the baby's face covered by a white cloth. She pulled it away, and the baby was smiling, as if someone had tickled it. On the third night, the door knocked. No one was outside. Only wet, red footprints marked the soil, trailing toward the cemetery behind the house. My aunt grabbed the baby and followed them. I secretly trailed behind. In the center of the cemetery, beneath an old sycamore tree, a red shawl hung tied to a branch. My aunt screamed, "She's here! Give me back my child!" A shadow swayed from the tree's limbs. Long, damp hair hid its face. Its hands clutched the baby. "Loneliness consumes the mother," a hollow voice whispered. "I keep them company." My aunt fell to her knees. "Please," she begged. The Red Woman descended slowly. She placed the baby back into my aunt's arms. "Take it," she said, "but the price will be paid." The next morning, we found my aunt dead in her bed. Her face was frozen and smiling. The baby, however, was unharmed. Granny Fatma burned the red shawl and muttered, "The price has been paid, but she always returns." From that day on, every birth in the village is marked by a red shadow outside windows, and beside every crib, wet footprints appear.